everyone, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora, and on today's video we are playing some more Disney Dreamlight Valley. So today, like on the thumbnail, we are going to be working finally on Dazzle Beach, and many of you have been asking for some decoration ideas for Casita and also for Stitch's home, so I figured we would finally get started on those builds today. If you're new here, first of all, I want to say welcome to my channel. My name is Nora, and I do a ton of cozy gaming content from Animal Crossing all the way up to Disney Dreamlight Valley and more. And if you're also new here, a lot of my videos are just like general ideas, you know, to help inspire you to get decorating on your favorite type of cozy game. For example, on today's video, this is a speed build. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, and I do a lot of content like that on my channel. I really do hope that they increase the decoration limit in this game in the future, or just like remove it in general, because obviously when you have, you know, content creators like me who really find a passion in decorating, having a limit is kind of difficult. So generally when I'm doing decorations like this, I do leave them up for a while to try to get like all the transitional stuff done on them. Like we're going to be finishing up the Sunlit Plateau in another video, so don't worry, that is coming up. Just know that eventually I might have to tear all this down so I can tackle other build requests and ideas to be able to put onto my channel. Like I said, I really hope that they fix and increase this item limit, because I would love to keep every single build that I do. So just keep that in mind, that lots of my builds do get torn down in the future, so I can be able to provide fresh and new ideas for y'all's valley. I'm pretty sure my valley is forever going to be like a work in progress and a complete mess for this reason, but I find a lot of joy in just, you know, creating ideas on games that allow me to decorate. So it's not too much of like, you know, the end of the world for me when I have to tear something down. Now understand, those who aren't a content creator, y'all want builds that can like stay on your valley. I am trying to do builds that kind of can, you know, make do with the item limit that we have. Like today, this build is not going to have as much decorations going on like the Sunlit Plateau has. Now my biggest advice for y'all, if you are struggling with the item limit, is really pick and choose where you want your decorations to be in this game. I'm going to be probably focusing, once I decide to, you know, keep certain builds, I think I'm going to focus on keeping a lot of my Dazzle Beach decor, the Sunlit Plateau, and the Forest of Valor decor. Those are my favorite areas on this game, and probably also the plaza too. So in summary, I am literally picking and choosing certain biomes to keep open for resource gathering and others to decorate in. Now I'm sure y'all are asking, what about the heavily decorated areas on the valley? How about the resources there? And the answer to that question, because I get it so often, is I literally leave a small section of the biome just for those natural resources to spawn on. And I love doing this because for me personally, everything has been spawning in one location. I was even doing a quest the other day, like gathering these dream shards for like a certain quest, but because the pond was decorated, it spawned in my open area instead. And to ensure that this happens, I literally make sure every gap is filled up with something so resources can't spawn in between the decor that I place. So far, I personally have had no issues with this, but do keep in mind that my channel is heavily focused on aesthetic building and, you know, stuff like this. So obviously some things aren't going to be realistic for regular players. Definitely keep that in mind, that I do all of this for fun, and sometimes it won't always be functional. Another important thing in today's video I just want to address quickly, and I probably should have done this actually in the beginning of it. Many of y'all know that I just went through some pretty intense oral surgery. So I apologize for sounding kind of like congested through this video, if anything, just because my body is still trying to heal and get better, but I'm trying really hard not to get like behind on content. I'm feeling pretty good, like the pain isn't that bad today, so that is good news, but I still just wanted to address, especially for anybody who's new to my channel. Hopefully I'll be better in like a week or so. I think so far anyways, Stitch's home is coming together really well. I am obsessed with these little like green patches on the beach. I just feel like they really add some really nice details to you know, builds like we're doing today. But obviously I need to frame out, you know, the front of the house some more with decor, so I'm just gonna add like different greenery options in front of it, and then we'll start probably working on a transition to where Casita will be. So here is how the front of Stitch's home is starting to look like. Obviously I did do a transition because I swapped out a couple of minor things, and I was like changing my mind so many times throughout the video, so I figured just doing a transition would be an easier solution to this. But here is how Stitch's home ended up turning out. I think this turned out so adorable. So now that it's finally finished, we can go ahead and start mapping out our transitional area and also getting Casita finally placed as well. All right, so now that Stitch is finally done, let's work on our beach transitional area. And even though I am so tempted to do my curved rock border path that you always see on my channel, we are not going to be doing it here for item limit reasons. I wanted to make sure that the Dazzle beach decor today wouldn't interfere with me finishing my Sunlit Plateau build, so for that reason I skipped the curved path. Even without the curved path look, you can still definitely make very aesthetic builds in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Of course, if you have the space and the Dazzle beach is one of your priority biomes that you want really heavily decorated, you can definitely do a rock border, but for that reason I am also going to be skipping. Now, something I would love to see on Disney Dreamlight Valley in the future is like path borders and curved path options. Not only would this open up more doors for design possibilities, but it would make that item limit that we have kind of stretch further. I think I honestly just want to see more path options in general on this game. Like, I am still really hoping to see some sort of a plank path be added. I feel like some sort of a wooden pathway would be incredible in this game, especially for like the beach area. So I'm crossing my fingers that the game devs just add something like that into Disney Dreamlight Valley. What are some things y'all hope to see in this game? Let me know in the comment section below. I could go on about this literally all day. There are so many things I really wish that Disney Dreamlight Valley will get. But also, if there are certain things you are struggling with on the game, or maybe you might be struggling with like a villager's home and need some decoration ideas for it, so that feedback really does help me out. It also helps me just like plan out content in general. As for next Disney Dreamlight Valley video, I think we might be working more on Sunlit Plateau, but honestly it just depends on how many items I unlock and how many materials I get too. So hopefully over the next few days of like grinding for materials and stuff, we'll get lucky with some gift bags that I get throughout my gameplay. Anyways, in front of Casita, as you can see, we have framed out an area with some of the iron looking fence over here, and then I ended up moving to banana trees. I just really thought these orange tones really complemented Casita, and then my plan is to basically frame the grassy part of this biome in with some greenery, and then we'll probably do a swimming pool backyard like spot. Now, I do have another idea for Casita that I want to do a video on in the future, so definitely keep that in mind that another idea in different location is planned on my channel. But I just thought the colors of Casita really complemented Stitch's home because of all the rich red and orange tones. There are so many items that I wish I had for today's video, but I just simply don't have them. But of course, if y'all have any ideas for the beach, let me know in the comments. I would gladly do a speed build on it. I really honestly have no idea what we're gonna do next to Stitch's home. Like I said, if I had more item options, I probably would do like a beachside market area and then maybe incorporate another villager into this to do like a beach neighborhood. But of course, if y'all have any better ideas, definitely let me know. Anyways, before we move on to our swimming pool location, I'm just gonna add a few more details over here by Casita. Once again, just sticking to that really nice palette of reds, oranges, and blues. I just felt like it really enhanced this house exterior. I swear Casita is one of my favorite houses in this game. It is just absolutely beautiful. So I tried to really bring in colors that really just complemented the home's exterior. I was also trying to see if a flower pot over here would look good in the center of where this banner is, but I decided against it. But I still think that everything is starting to come together pretty well. Now, as we continue to decorate, I did want to do a quick update since we're near the last couple of minutes of this video. I am planning to finish the Sunlit Plateau like I mentioned earlier today, but I'm also working on 2 different theme park builds for us. Just know I am trying to get materials and grind for those. So I hope that when these videos come out that it'll help inspire somebody out there. I'm also planning to do more villager home decoration ideas as well. And just like I said earlier, if you have a certain place you're struggling with, just let me know in the comments and that will definitely help me plan out what videos to kind of make a priority. But obviously we have a lot of projects we need to finish still and get done. Anyways, back to the build. So over here in this location by the bench, that's where we're going to be framing out our swimming pool area. And I thought using this hedge item kind of gave the build some more texture but also height too. I didn't want everything super repetitive. I really wanted to do some heavy decorating around the swimming pool, but like I said earlier in this video, I'm trying to do builds that won't take up too much of our decoration limit space. So I ended up keeping it pretty simple and just did a couple like, you know, trees and some greenery and called it good. Then I ended up moving also Goofy's stall over here. I really liked how it also enhanced more of those really nice orange tones that we have going on in this location. And this is why earlier I was so sad I don't have any of those fruit stand items, because I feel like next to Stitch's home, because of Goofy's stall being in this location, would be such a good place for like some sort of a market build. build. I'm crossing my fingers that maybe during my gameplay I'll finally get those items, but of course before today's video ends, just like usual, we are going to do a final walkthrough of everything we did today. I hope that today's speed build brought you some Disney Dreamlight Valley inspiration. Let me know what your favorite spot was in the comment section below. And of course, before today's video ends, I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me as a creator. This support just truly means the world to me. And if you're new here and want to become a channel member, I do have a link in the video's description in case you want to support me in a more personal way. But a huge thank you to Adriana Dawson, Madison Rachel, Jim Holman, Cosmon, Ellie Dogmeat, Emily, Trisha Dunn, Dammy, Catherine Funk, The Artsy Gamer, Kirby, Opal of Wisteria, Irish Lady 51, Baby Blue X016, Cherry Dot Crossy, Mickey Koo, Amanda, It's a Girl Crystal, The Bellarific, and Connor Adventure. Thank you so much for watching and have a horrible day.